Hello everybody, welcome back to our class. Today we are going to deal with a very important topic which is useful throughout our academic life, that is a discourse. What is that discourse we are dealing today? It is picture description. See, the name itself explains us what we have to do. A picture will be given to us and we are supposed to describe about it, and this kind of practice helps us in improving our general communication skills, and in addition to this there will be improvement in our vocabulary also. So this kind of practice is very much important to crack any kind of examinations in our future. Alright, so while describing a picture, you should feel that you are describing this picture to a person who cannot see the picture. The person may be blind or he is not at this place, and you should feel that you are explaining to such people who are not there present here with us. If you are not there, for example, you went to a scenic place and you want to describe about that place to your parents. Once you go back home after your adventurous trip or any picnic, you want to describe those beautiful scenic places to your parents. Then how do you imagine and explain? The same thing you have to do it here on the paper. This task is called picture description. And here the very important thing what we have to remember is think beyond. Whatever is given, it is a non-living picture, but you have to go into it, imagine what is happening there, what must have happened, and you have to start your write-up. Think beyond. The first point is you have to think beyond, and in this situation you are expected to add such words: maybe, it must be, he might, I suppose. Means here you are speculating, or in other words you are adding your imagination and describing the picture. I hope I am clear up to this. Think beyond is the first and foremost thing we have to remember while describing a picture. Coming to the next point, always to think more we need to use WH words. WH words are those words which start with the alphabets WH, and all these are called interrogative words. WH: what, why, where, when, which, who, whose, whom, and at times you can also add how. So these are the words which will help you think beyond about that picture. Am I clear, children? Yes. And the next thing is, the most important topic in our English is phrases. Phrases add fragrance to your communication skills or write-up. So here the phrases what to be added are: there is, there are, picture shows, in the background, in the front ground. These are the general phrases what we use in our picture description. In addition to these picture phrases, we also have few phrases like in the top, in the bottom, in the middle, to the right, to the left top, to the right top, to the left bottom, to the right bottom. These are the additional phrases what we use while describing our picture. So let us quickly enter into our picture. Here I have a beautiful picture to share with you all. I hope I am clear in showing this picture. Yes, you must have observed this picture. First and foremost thing what we have to see in this is what is going on here, what all things are there here, who all are involved in this, what must have been happening here. These are the things we have to think before describing this picture. Alright. So here firstly on a rough paper I will put the things what all I see here. There is a dark sky, there are twinkling stars, and it is all greenery spread, and there are 5 children playing. There is a girl in the tent, and there is a girl holding lantern, and there is campfire arranged. And if you see the sky, it is dark, means it is night, it is the night time. And what is the event going on here? Campfire. So here I go with my picture description in this way. This picture shows that it is night time and we can see the twinkling stars in the sky. And here we have 5 cute little children enjoying campfire. One child is busy engaged in arranging campfire, and another one is busy with a lantern, and the another girl is enjoying the sight or view sitting in the tent. And these children seems to be school going students, and they must have come to this forest on an adventurous trip. And they must have been exploring their knowledge, they must be knowing more about natural resources or forests. This is all about this picture. And if you can add more to this picture, that would be even more good. So I have used few think beyond points. I have used these WH words to think about this picture, and I have also used phrases. So this way you must be perfect in describing any kind of picture. So a very small trick to be followed before starting with a picture description is hold a pencil in your hand and take a paper in which you can put all the things you can see here and all the things you can describe. I can also add something to this. If you see the faces of these children, they are looking very happy. Yes, so we can also add to our picture description that the children are looking very happy, they are enjoying their campfire and they will be staying in this tent. This way you have to describe any picture given in your examinations. I hope I am clear with the topic picture description. And that's all for today's class. Catch you all again in the next class with another discourse. Thank you all.